Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're having a pleasant and wonderful time. And welcome to the Ugly Truth Podcast with Samphoenixia, where I share the most ugliest truth to make your future a little more beautiful. Welcome to this podcast, everyone. Wow. I am back. I haven't posted in over 15 days now. Excuse me. I got COVID for the first time in since the beginning of the pandemic. I tried to be very careful and using masks and social distancing. I tried as much as I could, and I think I got it in a venue where I was performing for 2 nights 2 weeks ago. But I've recovered. But it was the worst, like a week and a half of my life. No, actually, in the no, I'd say it's the worst fever I've gotten in the last like 5 years. Actually, that was probably too much exaggeration, saying for my whole life. But I'm back. You can actually hear me, kind of. My voice is kind of coming throughout, through my nose, but. We're back, and thank you if you guys have been sticking around. I did posted some information on my Instagram at samphoenixia, on why I'm sick, how I've been sick. So I've just been planning some shows in my mind for Phoenixia Productions for this channel, and I have come up with a few, and you'll see some teasers for those really, really soon. It'll be video content, and I think you guys might enjoy it. But today's topic has actually been chosen by the viewers. I always put a prompt out before I do a podcast on Phoenixia Productions Instagram page at Phoenixia Productions and on my personal Instagram page at Sam Phoenixia. So everyone chose the topic, how it all started, and that's about me. Like how it all started, really. There is no more explaining. Basically, how it all started is about me and how I got into the performing arts, the music industry, and the performing industry, really. So I'll tell you a story about that. Where do I begin? A long time ago, maybe about um 14 years ago. Yeah, 14 years ago. I was about 6 years old, and we were in the mall with my mom, and you'll see the relevance to the story. And I was not a shy kid, but I was quite shy. So I was at a mall with my mom, and then we went past this kind of like a mini stand, like a mini kiosk shop, sort of a thing, one of those pop up shops at the mall. And I saw this guy who was doing magic tricks. And what I saw him do at the time was he said, Come here, I want to show you something." And he pulled a matchbox from his pocket, and then he rested on his hand and put his hand forward, and he said, um, "Watch carefully." I said, "Okay." And with his left hand, he was doing, like those magic gestures, and the matchbox started opening on its own. And I was flabbergasted. I was so amazed. My mouth, my jaw literally dropped. I was like, "Whoa!" And then he said, "Watch." So he closed the matchbox. He flipped it over, and then he did the magic gestures again, and it actually stood up on his hand. Now, if you search up magic trick or matchbox magic trick on YouTube, it will show you, and you'll know what I'm talking about in depth. And I was so amazed. And then he said, "I got some more." He pulled out a pen from his pocket and he put it between his hands and he kind of flattened his hand. And I said, "Where'd the pen go?" And he opened it in front of my eyes. He made the pen disappear. I was 6 years old. I was like, "Oh my God, what did you do? How did you do it? Please show me. Please show me." He said, "If you want to learn this, this is a kit of a beginner's magic tricks." And you can see. And my mom just finished work actually, because she's an interior designer, so she just finished at the mall doing works with her client. And I said, "Mom, can we get this?" She was like, "Well, come back next time and we'll get it." And we came back a lot. I just stood and watched him, and I think there was a day like a student day or a friendship, not friendship day. It was something to do with the kids. It was like an international day for the students. I think like a student international student day or something like that. Um, or my birthday. I'm actually not sure. I can't remember in depth, but um, my mom buys me this beginner's magic kit, and I just came from school and I was hungry, but as soon as I saw the kit, all my hunger went away and all the excitement came, coursing through my body. And I said, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." So I got the kit, and there was a DVD inside that kit. For those millennials who don't know what a DVD is, a DVD is a disc. A DVD disc, literally a disc that holds information. I mean, you still see it on the shops. But I mean, I had a friend who didn't know what a car cigarette lighter was, so I'm just explaining it further. So you put it in a DVD player, which is just a whole device just to relay information from the desk to the device to the TV. That's before Netflix and everything and those kind of stuff. So I put the DVD tutorial inside, and the guy, the owner of the company, comes on and he says, "Thank you for purchasing this kit. And I can't wait to show you this or these tricks." There was like 12 beginners tricks. "I can't wait to show you these tricks, and I hope you can make your friends and family amazed and create a good time for all." So I was excited. So it first began with a demonstration of all the tricks, and then I went into the tutorial and I learned. I stayed up all night. I learned every trick in that kit. The first thing I did was go to school the next day and show all my friends and teachers the magic tricks I learned. And I took all the equipment with me as well. And I was a kid and I was so excited because that was the first time I actually did something that amazed people. That was my first time I made someone go, wow. And that was the first time I actually, like stood up and I was like talking to people and I was presenting myself in a performance manner. And I didn't know that yet by that point. I just knew that I had a love for magic tricks and I had a talent. So I showed all my friends and teachers this magic kit, and as soon as I finished, I said, "Here's how you do it." A magician never reveals their secrets, but I just went ahead and just told them how to do it. So kind of defeats the purpose, but as soon as I told my mom about it, she was like, "Sam, this is a secret. You don't tell anyone about this. This is a secret for yourself and for your viewers." Because a magician never reveals their secrets. So from that day, I told myself, I said, "Nope, I am not sharing any secrets of magic with anyone else." And at that time, in about 2006, 2005 it was, magic was still a huge thing. I mean, people still didn't know secrets to beginner magic. They had to really search for it to find out. It's not like that we had YouTube and you could just search it up. How do you make a card disappear? It wasn't like that. You had to actually go into a shop. There were magic stores. There are no magic stores in New Zealand at this stage. It's all online, and nobody even buys magic. Magic is dead, in my opinion, at this stage, or is dying badly. There is no street magicians anymore. There is no TV shows of those street magicians going because everyone knows how it's done. There are no new tricks. There are mostly illusions and those bigger stage tricks. But anyways, after that kit and after learning all those tricks, there wasn't one, it was just like under a span of 1 week. Under 1 week, I learned everything. I went back to the store. I said, "What have you got for me next?" So they had three kits. So it was a beginner kit, intermediate, and an expert kit. So I didn't get any more kits because on that same DVD tutorial, at the end of it, there was like this 10-minute, 15-minute show where they would perform all the tricks that they have available at the store. So they were doing card tricks or appearing a dove out of nowhere, or the scarf tricks, or how to change the color of the scarf, bending a spoon. So I think, or sorry, how to get a wallet, set it on fire, and then uh, you know put out the fire and show the wallet is fine. The contents in the wallet are fine. It's called a fire wallet. It was amazing. So I think the next thing I bought was, um, I think it was, what was it? I still actually have it in my drawers. I think I bought a card trick, and it was an expert trick because with this card, with the deck of cards, you would shuffle them, you show them to the audience, and you tell someone to pick a card. They pick the card, and then you tell them to memorize it. You put it back in the deck, you show them the deck is normal and everything, and then you shuffle it and whatnot. You snap your finger, and all of the deck turns into the card that they chose. Like that's one of the tricks you can do with a deck. It was a trick kit. It was a trick deck. um so I learned and learned and learned, and I think for about 9 years, more than 9 to 10 years straight, I was doing magic every day in my house in my own time, showing it to my friends how to turn two sponge balls in a cube, how to bend a spoon, the fire wallet trick, how to change the color of a scarf, how to make a coin disappear, but in an expert way, not in the classic way. All of these sort of stuff, and I just grew a love for it over the years. And by the age of like 8 or 9, I I was thinking I was gonna become a magician. I was gonna perform magic, but later down the line, the whole thing changed. But I will tell you that because it's not now. But I was just performing, and every chance I got, even in school, small shows, or small groups of friends, I would just show them. And whoever follows me on Instagram, who I've been to school with, they will verify that I was annoying people. I was doing magic for everyone to the point that it was just getting annoying for everyone. But I wouldn't know it because I was the only one in the school who was doing it, and who was enjoying it. So years go past, and I'm like thinking to have a magician's name and do shows and promote this and actually become a magician and create tricks and illusions of my own. Um, so years go by, and I see that people are not interested in magic anymore as they used to be. So over the years, by the age of like 14, 15, I kind of give up, and I pack away my magic tricks. And most people, as soon as I did a trick, they would either snatch it out of my hand and inspect it, and they would know the trick, or they would just go on YouTube the next day and be like, "This is how Sam did it. This is how Sam did it." Okay, I was like, "All right, well, just put me out of another show for my friends." But by 2014 or 2015, I gave up, fully gave up, and I was just doing nothing. And throughout my life and other people, I've seen them. They enjoy listening to music. I loved music. I listened to it, but I was never the kind to have headphones on and listen to music on the bus in the class. No, I was just, yeah, I was no headphones. Just have my phone and pass the time watching YouTube videos, vlogs by FouseyTube, stuff like that. Um, but I was watching a movie in late 2015, mid 2015, I'd say. I was year nine, and I was watching a movie called Rush Hour 2 with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. And in the start of the movie, Chris Tucker goes into a Chinese club, and there's a Chinese guy singing "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough" by Michael Jackson. And he sees the guy, and he's like, "Oh, he's not singing it well. He's trashing the song." So he snatches the mic, and he's like, "Get closer, oh, get closer. I'm burning now." And it makes me laugh. But then at the same time, I'm listening to the music he's singing. I was like, I like this song, and I'm not the guy to listen to songs. I'm like, this is a nice song. So that part of the movie finishes before the movie even really begins. I pop on YouTube and I search "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." Who comes up? Michael Jackson. And I said, "Whoa, this is Michael Jackson's song." I mean, I knew who Michael Jackson was when I was a kid. Um, and I've seen his statues, his figures, his posters everywhere. But I just really didn't take interest in his music or anything because I didn't know much about him. I didn't see any of his videos or listen to his music. Um, so I see all these songs, and I was like, wow, this is such a nice song. I downloaded one song, "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough," and I listened to that song for a whole week, every day, back to back, every minute of the day. And I did not get sick of it. And I was watching the video as much as I could. Every chance I could on my phone or at home, I would get that music video and I would watch it. And I saw him dancing and moving like no one did. I was my eyes were literally like lighting up, and I was like, wow, he is such a charismatic guy. And I remember exactly the second music video and song I heard from Michael Jackson was Smooth Criminal. And from that song, it all started. So I searched up Smooth Criminal, and then it goes like dun 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 dun, and all the music, all the melody, and all the instruments, and that hard drum beat at the back. It just kind of gave me a feeling in my body, it just gave me a feeling in my body, it just gave me a weird feeling. I was like, God, I feel like I want to dance. Like, and I never danced in my life. I didn't know how to dance. I was just flopping around. And I said, "Oh, you know what? I want to see this. So I saw the music video, and then I saw the part where he does the lean, and I I kept trying to do that every day, and I kept falling over, and and I was like, "Wow, the guy's doing the lean." Um, so I said, "Okay, well, I don't know how to dance. Why not grab the video, put it on the TV and dance the same steps with Michael Jackson?" So I put the music on the TV, and I start moving like him, and I start, just spinning, moving, doing the kick, doing the point, to the point to the sky. I had no hat, no glove. I was just dancing, and from that point on, I knew magic is not for me. Being an office job is not for me. Or working for the rest of my life is not for me. I want to perform. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to just like perform my heart out every day. So I learned the steps, and every day after school, nonstop, I would dance. I would do Michael Jackson, any song, anything I could do, and I was moving. I was just doing the spin, and I was watching tutorials on how to do the moonwalk, how to do the kick, how to do the side moonwalk, how to do the lick shuffle, how to do the like the quadruple spin back to back, falling on the knees, or doing the point, or literally any dance step of Michael Jackson. And it got to the point where I was just dancing in the bus stop when I was alone while waiting for the bus. And my friends, well, not really friends, but the classmates, schoolmates, they noticed, and they were clearly laughing because nobody in school was doing that. And I every chance I got up in the school talent shows, and I would do the Michael Jackson. And if you search up Jump Jam, I think competition, Glendowie College, 2015, there would be a video of a small Sam doing Billie Jean, doing the lick shuffle and the moonwalk and the toe stand. Um, from that point on, I knew. So every day after school, I would dance, and that was my exercise routine, and I was enjoying it. I was learning. Michael Jackson became my influence, and I searched a lot about him. I was really interested in his personal life and his professional life, and I learned so much, and I became a fan, a huge fan. I'm like a Michael Jackson encyclopedia. I mean, you guys ask me any questions about Michael Jackson, bam, I'll tell you the reliable information. But the only reason it's reliable is because I've studied Michael Jackson since 2015. Um, so I know all about him, and I love the guy. He's awesome, and I have Michael Jackson posters and memorabilia everywhere in my room. I'm staring at a glove right now, which my mother made for me, for a school social dance, which I dressed up as Michael Jackson. I remember when I got my first replica fedora, which was just like Michael Jackson, and I was wearing it every day. It got to the point where I was going to wear it to school. I even got penny loafers to wear for school instead of the normal school shoes with the laces. That's how big I was into Michael Jackson. I still am. Um, so from that point, it started, and I said I want to perform, and I was singing songs, and I was trying to sing, and my friends mocked me because I thought I was doing okay. And then, years later, now that I've been singing for like 4 or 5 years, and I can see that, wow, I was not good. But if it wasn't for that Rush Hour 2 movie, I would not be where I am now. So from during that time, I knew that I wanted to do acting at the same time, because if I want to perform as an artist, as a musician, I'd like to act as well. That was a thing I enjoyed, because I'm a person with a personality that wants to do everything in the world at the same time, and it's just not possible. But what would be possible is to become an actor and become who I want to, for a short amount of time. I could be a paramedic, I can be a doctor, I can be a psychologist, I can be a lawyer, I can be a police officer, I can be a lot of the things in a short span of time, and enjoy it. So I started participating in a lot of movies and TV shows as an extra, and and actually got the opportunity to be a scene coach on Power Rangers Dino Fury, which is on Netflix. So go check it out. So I became a scene coach, and I coached one of the writers on how to do magic, funnily enough. So magic came really handy. And acting, I'm trying to get that, and I'm trying to, level it, and just have performing arts be my future. I will have a full time job always, as of now, for the next like 3, 4, 5 years. But ultimately, I want to be a performer. I want to make money from the thing I love to do. Uh, and I want to do shows every night. I want to perform. I want people to come and enjoy, so I can share what I can with the people, and uh, create a good time, create a fun time for everyone, make people escape their reality. If it's bitter, if it's sad, if it's not good, even for an hour or two, I want them to be able to just hear me sing, and watch me perform, and just them forgetting about their problems for even 2 hours. That would make me happy. And that's really how it all started, with being in music and doing this and being a presenter on TV2 Australia. And really, how it all started was because of magic tricks. So today really wasn't the ugly truth, per se. Today is more and about me, so you guys can get to know me more. Because still, a lot of my best friends don't even know me personally as deep as other people would know. Um, but I think we found that the truth today is that I want to be a performer and nothing else. And whether people think I'm good at it or bad at it, I don't really mind. I just try my best. If 90% of people say I'm good and 10% say I'm bad, I'm probably okay, you know? So a large amount of people say I'm good at the moment. So I don't get ahead of myself, but I just try to be humble, and see myself, listen to myself, see I can see what I can do to actually improve, and be a better version of who I am, personally and professionally. I'm always trying to improve. I'm not happy with the things I've done in the past, personally or professionally, but every day is a new day, and you gotta always try to um, just make everything better, make yourself better, and become the best human being you can possibly be. And I'm in the middle of that, and I'm in that process. So ultimately, I want to be a performer, and a good person morally and professionally. But how it all started with the music industry and the acting industry was from one Matchbox magic trick, 14 years ago. Um, yeah, I haven't thought about it like I have now in a while. How it all started. I did fail a lot, With the singing, I failed a lot. I was singing, and people said, "Oh, you sound like trash. You sound like." I said, "Guys, I'm only starting, and I've started late. Singing at 15 years old is really late. All the singers you see now, they've been singing since they were 5 or 6 or 7 years old. So they had like 8 years, 9 years to get, to be the best they could be in their voice, and they're still improving. Nobody stops improving. You always improve and improve and improve. You know, I always say you don't grow old. You always grow up. You never grow old. You just grow up. And so yeah, the ugly truth today is that everything can happen, and it can only happen because of you. And big things can come from little things in life that you might not even pay attention to, like a guy at a pop up shop doing magic tricks. So sorry, I just got scared for a second. My cat opened the door, and I freaked out. Hi, Minnie. She's just right here, my cute cat. Yeah. So Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Just watch the Phoenixia Productions Instagram page and YouTube page, the channel, because I'll be posting and uploading a lot of new video content soon. I'm just in the planning stages, and I think you guys might enjoy it. I'm sorry if this podcast was a little bit too long. It's a kind of a biopic podcast, so and I actually didn't go too much in depth. I can always go a lot in depth and be more personal and more upfront, but there is a time limit on my videos because I don't want to bore the people out, but I don't want it to be short, and I don't want it to be not full of information, I should say. So thank you guys so much for tuning in into this, and don't forget, I'm gonna be posting prompts for podcasts on Sam Phoenixia Instagram page, which is mine, and Phoenixia Productions Instagram page. So pick a topic, and the higher shaded topic will be picked, and I will be talking about it. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a pleasant and wonderful time. Thank you so much, and I will see you later.